3 bad habits of every new tracer. You're probably focusing on your aim too much.
Is this what your aim looks like? Do you want to improve? Well, today I've compiled a list of the best workshop modes to instantly improve. From the best aim trainers to reaction time drills to specific game modes for specific heroes. My name is Nate and welcome to Blizzard Guides. If you've never used a custom workshop mode, all you have to do is copy the code that's on the bottom left of the video. All of the codes will be there. Go to create a custom game, hit settings, import a code, and import that code, and boom, you've got that custom game mode. A lot of these game modes are going to be perfect for playing while you wait for your matches to queue. I included a lot of ones specifically for that reason, but otherwise, let's get into this, starting with the best of the aim training, aim labs, aim style warm-up game modes. First off is Aim Training Labs. This one is like Aim Labs. It's pretty straightforward. You have to shoot orbs, and you can customize what these targets look like, and there are 4 modes. First off is Grid, which is just a grid. Then there's Standard Mode. Then there's 360-degree mode, where you have to use audio cues to find the orb and listen for them. And then there is the strafing practice, where you shoot strafing targets. This one is pretty good if you just want something quick to warm up your aim without having to deal with moving enemy targets. Next up is PMA Jelly's Aim Trainer V5. Now, this one hasn't been updated for Overwatch 2, so some of the buttons are a little bit finicky. You just have to hold left click down until it clicks. First off is Sphere Frenzy, which is just like Aim Labs, except for you can also use enemy heroes. There is Hero Arena, where you duel enemy bots. There's Flick, where you have to flick to a target within a amount of time. And then there's Hero Juggle, where you have to juggle heroes like so. Threats, where they walk in straight lines. And Flying Heroes, where the heroes fly. This one's pretty good, I like it, but for some reason I prefer the other ones because I have to set things up and I'd rather just hop in and immediately start shooting at things. Next up is a bot flick practice. I actually really like this one because there are different movement difficulties, so if you're having trouble with the hardest bots, you don't necessarily have to go for hard mode immediately, and you can also adjust speed boost and power boost and things of that nature. But it's pretty straightforward. You shoot at bots. And if that last one still didn't work for you, this is another aim strafing trainer. This one has a slightly different set of customization options, so if the last two didn't have a particular feature you needed, this one might have it. This one also does have an aerial aim trainer, but it's not very good because the targets heal and honestly, they're too far away, so your mileage may vary with this one. This one is also one of my personal favorites. It's Aerial Aim Trainer, where you shoot targets that are moving in arcs. You can also adjust the distance that targets are from you, and yeah, it's what it says on the box. You shoot things that are in the air. This one is for those of you who like the practice range a lot. This is Enhanced Practice Range. It comes with a bunch of built-in drills, so you can also have the practice range but also practice your aim. There is a Tracer bot that you have to try and track, a Widowmaker bot that will go for hook shots,
I aim to demonstrate.
a Lucio bot that flies around and is super annoying to try and shoot but really good for warming up your aim. There's a Pharah Mercy bot. There is a Try and Time the Reaper teleport shoot exercise, and there's also a Sombra EMP prediction challenge. Next up, these game modes are perfect for while you wait for your next match to start. This is one of the best ones for playing while you wait. It's Aim Arena. I normally just try and find a public lobby so I can duel against real people, but you just duel against real people. That's pretty much it. You just pick any hero and start aiming. This is a personal favorite of mine as well, but it just doesn't have many public lobbies all the time, but when it does, it's great. It's tryhard FFA. It's just FFA with a limited set of characters with some of the more annoying abilities disabled, like for instance McCree's magnetic grenade is disabled and certain ults are also disabled. But it's really good just to get warmed up against enemies and get into that duelist mindset. Next up is 1v1 Arena, which is the perfect game mode for playing while you wait. It's really good for warming up your mind games and your dueling mindset, because I find that a lot of the times, honestly, I don't need to warm up my aim as much as I need to warm up my mind against enemy players, so this is perfect for that. And if that's not your style, there's also enemy bots that you can practice against, which are honestly harder than a lot of the players that join these lobbies. So your mileage may vary on that one, but hey, it's still a really good game mode. Now, I want to get into the hero-specific game modes. Next up, this is a healing trainer for Ana and Baptiste. You just have to try and heal moving targets. Pretty self-explanatory, but gives you a good idea of how you should warm up. For D.Va, if you want to practice some of your bombs, you can use this mode to see what the line of sight check and the damage check would be for your bombs. I actually really like this one because it gives you a good idea of what you're doing with your bomb and allows you to experiment with new different types of bombs, so this one's a must-have if you're a serious D.Va player. Now, there are a lot of Genji workshop modes, but this one was by far the best one. It allows you to practice nanoblades, just regular Genji, and other types of Genji mechanics that you need to practice. I really like this one just because I can practice my dash right-click melee combos, which I'm really bad at. But you can also do the nanoblade or regular dry blade practice. So this one's a really well-polished and great game mode. Plus, it has good support for multiple players. This is a projectile hero practice mode for Genji, Hanzo, Mei, and Ana. So if you're a newer player and don't have projectile speeds on lock, this one will tell you exactly where to shoot to land the projectiles. I feel like this one probably won't last usefully that long, but it's good and it's fun to try for a little bit. This is a Lucio rollout trainer, which puts you in a spawn and makes you go to the point within a certain amount of time. So you have to beat your personal best score and practice your rollouts, which is really useful. Otherwise, that's pretty much it for this mode. This is another 1v1 duel game mode, but for Pharah 1v1s in the air, and let me tell you, the bot is really good. And maybe I'm just really bad at Pharah, but this is a really good game mode if you want to practice air duels as Pharah, but otherwise not that useful. This is my absolute favorite game mode. It's Reinhardt 1v1 duel. Now, the bot that you duel is actually insanely good, but it hasn't been updated for Overwatch 2. So sometimes the bot does some weird things and he'll spam fire strike, so it's not ideal, but this is really good if you have a friend that you want to Reinhardt 1v1, or you just open up a lobby and go against randoms. Now, this is a perfect way to warm up your mind games as a Reinhardt, so I really enjoy this one myself. This is also one of the better game modes. It's Sigma Reaction Time Trainer. I actually don't know the real name, but basically you just have to predict various different abilities, such as Mei's ult or Ryan's slam, and try and block them, eat them, or crescent them, however you can. There's also different difficulties. This one you have to also do the aim labs, shooting at the orbs things while having a bunch of sound cues nearby, so this one it makes it so much harder. This also actually works with Orisa too, so I'm sure there are other heroes that you could practice with, just the failed against tracker on the top right may not necessarily be accurate. Next up, this one's just a lot of fun to play in general. It's a Tracer Pulse Bomb course, where you have to try and blink Pulse Bomb different targets in different locations within a certain amount of time, and I'm horrible at Tracer, so I'm really bad at this game mode, but it will definitely warm your movement up and your animation cancels for Tracer. For Widowmaker, there are two great options. You can do Widow headshot only lobbies where you just do free-for-all against other Widowmakers, and this one's my personal favorite because there's a lot of action, so you're never having downtime. You get to just shoot and try and kill people as much as possible. But if that's not your style, there is also Widowmaker 1v1s where you have to either 1v1 a bot or 1v1 real players. But personally, I just don't like this one because there's so much downtime while you wait for matches. But if you're just trying to warm up and practice, maybe the bot is your style. This is a really great game mode if you are a Winston main. This is Winston Juggle Practice. It allows you to set the bot where you need to. You just need to make sure that you add a Zenyatta AI to the lobby. But this is really good if you need to practice those 4-hit juggles or anything of that nature. But anyway, that's it for today. If there were any workshop modes that you think should have been in this video, please leave a comment down below with the workshop code, and if we do another video like this, I'll be sure to include it in that one. But anyway, be sure to check out our Discord, Twitter, and Instagram from the links in the description down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Have a nice day. My name is Nate, and this was Wizard Guides.